only computer entertainment Europe.
We're back! Apes are back!
We're back, baby!
Yo!
Oh, I'm super happy to be back. Is all I can say. This is one of my favorite games, and very close to Ape Escape 1 in terms of how much I like it.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely haven't recorded some already, so I definitely can't say that I like it already.
No. But anyway, it's nice, your boy, the washed-up YouTuber, to be back. So I can't wait to be all washed up inside this game. So let's get started. Top 10 Ape Escape. I don't know where I was going with that.
Just top 10 Ape Escape. There's actually, I think there are like 10 Ape Escape games. There were loads in Japan, but were never released over here.
Yeah, you're on the loose as well, which is garbage.
Was that the PSP one?
Yeah, it doesn't have the second analog stick, so it's like, that's the whole way this game controls.
Yeah. So, they've got a really cool theme this time. Books.
Yeah, books.
And...
You're back! Hello?
Oh god, no.
Wow, he's on a very phallic-looking rock.
Now perish. Oh.
What a dude.
He's got some crazy moves. And so what a dapper-looking man.
Yeah, Specter really upped his clothes game.
Yeah.
I mean, he went from naked to wearing a shirt.
More than a shirt. He looks like he could present the news.
Yeah, he looks like he could officiate some weddings.
Yeah, good for him. You know what?
Yeah, you go officiate some weddings.
So, Princess Peach and the robot.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing what that entails.
Some B-class, yeah, no, we're not going to go there. This is a kid-friendly game.
But Ape Escape 3! Yes, as I sort of alluded to it, but I have played a tiny bit of it. One, to actually make sure the game works, and two, because recording issues are fun. But to be fair, we did not play much, and it's all good. Game's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time.
It was literally the first level, and he hasn't even seen the best bit about the game that's coming up.
I know.
We all know. Don't comment. Actually, it doesn't matter because we'll have already played to that point, so
exactly.
I don't care. Comment your... No, don't, because let other people know. Like, let's...
Okay, so it's weird. I can't even go capitals.
You can. You've just got to keep hammering it.
Oh.
There you go. Like, do you not remember predictive text? You have to get round it once.
It's been so long since I've used these kind of like mobile control schemes that I genuinely forgot.
Yeah, it's not great. I do not like them, but I think they're still... I think they're a big thing. Teeve.
No. Tevid.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'd go with that. I thought you were going to say Teal then.
Oh, no, Tevid. No, it's our ship name now.
It's our ship name. Is that the ship that we...
Or Deal? One of the two.
Deal or no deal?
Well, I mean, it's absolutely a deal. But I mean, Tevid is...
What the hell was that?
So this excites me, because, like, Specter's not alone. This is cool.
No, he's got a man who's got like he reminds me of that bit of the clock dude from Crash Bandicoot 3.
Oh, Entropy.
Yeah, Entropy. Because it's like entropy and...
It kind of reminds me of like the disco guy from WarioWare.
Yeah.
Like this game gives me massive WarioWare vibes.
Should we put the subs on as soon as we get the chance to?
Oh, sure.
You know what? That's the reverse of that meme video where the girl gets hit in the face.
Yeah.
With a door.
It's extremely bad.
There you are. Hey, what about your studio session?
Why does he have some sapphires like growing out of his hair? But also, shout outs to this. This is awesome.
Are you alright? Natsumi?
Are you alright? Short.
They are really trying to match the lip flaps, which is never gonna happen.
They look like some top class memes in here, don't they?
Wow, sounds exciting.
Their faces are great.
People who watch it are hypnotized by its insipid content and paralyzed with lethargy. And I hate to admit it, but see these fellows here?
Those two.
Kakeru and Kakeru, even the professor, they're completely under its spell.
Oh no!
The
Wow.
monkeys will have their way with the whole world if we don't act quickly. Satoru, Sayaka, we need your help. Catch the monkeys and cancel that ridiculous show. Now concentrate, listen carefully. I'll send you the monkey net. Use it
Are they talking about Love Island? Because please cancel that.
Yes, yes.
Must do it.
If Love Island is in this game, I will be very, very sad. And also
You know,
very confused. Because
remember when I was a
this
kid in Love
predates that
Island.
show by a long time.
Well, no, because Love Island was on the TV when I was a...
Was it? Is it not a new thing?
No, it's not. It came back. So I said by Kelly Brook back in the day.
Why can't good things come back? Like Gladiators. That was great.
Yeah, why do we champion emotional abuse on the television? I do not know.
Yeah, we want physical abuse from Gladiators. It was interesting actually. I sort of came to a realization of just like it was like in the same sentence as well, just because we were like it was a massive tangent. I was like, oh man, do you know what? I really love lightning in games. I love looking at lightning in games. Do you know what else I really love? Gladiators. Gladiator was great. My favorite character in that, or my favorite person in that was Lightning. Oh, like it was just like, subconsciously, is that it?
Do you
I really love Lightning as a child.
When you play Final Fantasy 13, do you? Is it special?
It's a special time.
Is it special?
Can I go 5 seconds without coming? Is that what you're asking?
I mean, no, but when she straddled that chocobo, like, oof, boy.
Anyway, you can choose your characters.
Yeah, we've got characters now. So we've got Satoru. Oh gosh, Satoru, who's I like the way his favorite subject is school lunch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go get him, lad. Hey. Oh. No, I couldn't do the scouts. Like I got so close, and then
he likes baseball, and there we go. Sayaka, 9 years old, loves Japanese music, singing, and cheerful loss. The meme, a cheerful version, a massive twist. That is an A, right? It's the smallest little line at the bottom of that O, but isn't an O. It's an A now. But like that, it's so tiny. It's the same with the F. It's like it's a minuscule little line. But yeah, we're gonna play as her. I don't know why. I just prefer playing as girls in games. So. Why not?
I also like the fact that cheerful loss looks like I was playing Final Fantasy 14 recently. Statement of the world, and
for 200 hours.
There was this thing called moist depression that was just sat this. I was like, what? What now?
I see.
Okay, so a little explanation while we're here, because the first monkey was called Ukapedia, or Uka something like that. Uka, or Uki, is the Japanese name for that a monkey makes.
Right. Because I thought it said cock and pee, but sure.
Of course. Tone of the recording session's already been set. Like, we're there.
Yep, deal.
Yeah, basically. No, it was 2005 is when they first did Love Island, out of curiosity.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
So it's
what
at the same time. Oh no.
But yeah, it's...
The game looks really lovely. Like, really, really nice cutscenes.
Mm-hmm.
They've really stepped up the game. Like, when you think about the pre-rendered cutscenes in 2, and how dumb they looked.
Yeah, I feel like they took a lot of things more serious in this game in a way that I enjoyed. I think the characters was good, despite the fact they are both literal gender stereotypes. She wears pink, he wears blue. By the way, that's a really modern invention. It's only when we could dye things blue and pink were we actually able to assign those gender colors. Turns out blue was a really hard dye to get. It was like Prussian blue, really hard to make.
Oh, interesting.
And it was generally reserved for royalty.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Because I mean, pink used to be the color of warriors, so.
Yeah, well, there's all this sort of stuff. It's like we always think the way things are now of the way things been, and we've gotten better. But in a lot of ways, it's not strictly the case. Interesting.
No. Yeah.
History is.
I like that. There's clearly stuff on the monitor. I mean, we can't really see it, but it is actually quite a nice little detail. She's multiple windows open. She's
shopping for some more of those shirts because I don't think they can take the strain. There's also a weird lava lamp as well that's got grass in it.
Oh yeah, it's quite nice. Yeah, so we got a bunch of stuff. So I don't know what the Fortune Zone really holds yet.
Oh boy, that's how I ended 90% of my streams of this game, was going through the fortune zone and matching people.
Right,
Anyway, we'll
that's
get to that later.
exciting. There's the minigame corner.
That's the entrance to Market Street.
So prior to playing this, I had seen like 5 seconds of this from your stream because I made a point to not watch them, and I wanted to desperately.
I made a point of not watching my streams, and I was mortified.
Well, it's why I didn't want to spoil it.
No, that's
I
fair,
watched
I agree.
near stuff.
There are lots of different shops to choose from.
But yeah, no, it's basically the shopping section from 2, but way better. I mean, all of this is basically the exact same thing as in 2, but just nicer and outdoors. The gallery, I'm assuming, has like a bunch of stuff, but we'll get into that later because we got the warp pads.
That's the wall.
Yeah, it will only be this episode where Teal knows a little bit about what's coming on, and then
Yeah,
it won't
exactly.
be. It won't be. This is so much smoother.
Yeah, so to the last wedding, Scala ad Caelum.
Yep. And he made that joke last time as well.
Yes, it's the windmill. I will always see it. The second we get windmills in Jersey, I will call it Jersey. But for now, Scala.
If you go to Amsterdam, there's windmills. There's windmills in the Netherlands, I should say.
Well,
oh god, I hope I've got that
I'm not going to
geography
do
right.
the flip phone because I know what they say. It's basically talking about things and yeah.
Should we put the subs on as well so people can see things
Oh
going
yes, yes.
Just because we are in the habit at the moment of talking over the top of the stuff. So
there we go. So yeah, the enemies are awesome. I love them. There's a little robot dude with his little drills, and there's a camera, which is pretty great. Like,
yeah, it's the theming though that really sets this apart. Like the theming in 2 was, look, there's poops everywhere. What happened if we turned poops into robots? What happened if we just pooped everything? And this one is like, oh no, the people are working on the film for the TV show. There's like vans about. It all feels like thematically brought back together in the same way that like Ape Escape 1 didn't even have this level of thematic, because it was that you were going to different worlds, but there were some monkey bits, but most of it was just different time zones.
It feels organic in a way that the second one just really couldn't. The first one felt very creative, and everything felt right when you were playing it. I felt like I was in that world and all that era. And the second one,
Exactly.
I was just exploring places. As much as I liked it, I really did enjoy the game.
This is the problem that people level at 2. Like 2's not a bad game. It's just not interesting enough compared to 1 and 3, and that's the problem. Like they've set their bars so high that we're not talking about Andromeda levels of like mess up. We're talking about releasing a good game, but it just not being as captivating. It's like they couldn't do the time travel again. So what could they do? And it took them a full game to realize, oh, well, we can theme it with this and with the TV shows, and maybe they could do it with films, and there's lots of like avenues to go down, and it keeps the tongue-in-cheek nature, or like adds it a bit more.
I feel bad. I just beat up the wife and captured the groom.
Yeah, they weren't even posing a problem. Like they weren't the monkeys that were destroying like the past. They're just out there chilling, having a
lovely
photo
wedding.
shoot. Yeah,
the last wedding, and I ended it tragically.
Yeah, I try to leave one of the monkeys early on in the stage so that I can capture them both, because I'm a hopeless romantic.
Well, I didn't do that, and I feel mildly bad about it.
Yeah, no, you should.
And the time trial's back! I get to spend hours suffering. It's gonna be great.
Jesus, if these time trials are anything like the old time trials, I am going to flip a lid.
Ape Escape 1 wasn't too bad. Ape Escape 2
No, I'm
had some
talking about
challenging
2.
ones, though. Yeah, 2 had some really hard ones. Do you
I'm
get
talking-
anything for them in this one? Oh, it doesn't say what the time is. Oh, I guess it didn't before, did it? Anyway,
No.
Brothers Grimm! A bit dark, but whatever.
One might say a little grim.
Oh! One could say that.
Turned into
one has
fucking
said
monkeys.
that. So,
Yeah, they did.
I'm going to go to the training zone. I'm going to learn how this gadget works.
Yeah, that's fun. Oh,
It's pretty cool.
I was gonna say I went to a fun place called Shoryu recently, and they had like a Final Fantasy 14 not menu, but they had like items on it that were called things. It's like a set deal that you got like a certain amount, and you could basically win like a couple of free items for the game and stuff. But it came with a little sword stabbed through my ice cream mochi, which is really nice. If you ever get the chance to have like ice cream with like a mochi surrounding to it, it's delicious. It's like edible bites of chocolate with this little chewy bit on the outside. Because mochi apparently means like mochi is chewy or something in Japanese. So I hear.
I see.
It's really nice.
There's a monkey hidden behind one of the trees. I didn't find that last time. That's kind of cute.
Yeah, there's loads of little things in it. Like the areas feel lived in a way that 2 didn't.
Yeah, it's really nice. And I also I mentioned this last time. I like how the collectibles are hexagons, because hexagons honestly just make things look nicer, which I discovered is the same with my logo. My logo just looks so much nicer as a hexagon than a circle.
Well,
Really?
I mean, yeah, I guess I can't remember what it was like as a circle, to be fair.
It's exactly the same, but a circle, basically.
Well, yeah, you know what? I walked into that one, didn't I? I fucking walked into that.
But I mean, it does. It just looks way nicer now. And I didn't realise that was all that I needed. Because I was just like, I want it to be circle. I like it being circle. And then
All you need is hex. Sorry, that was a terrible bit. I'm glad you didn't continue with it.
Okay, so this is really cool. So there's like a filming thing, and it's Little Red Riding Hood, as opposed to Little Red Monkey Helmet or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a cinema, and I have no idea how this works because I haven't really seen it yet.
The joy is here for you later on.
Roger.
Roger.
And I like the like yodeling music.
Yeah, like the music's taken. It's also worth noting that in Ape Escape 2, the composer of the series wasn't there. They'd got a different guy, which is I think it was because generally it felt like most of the team for 2 was different. So that could be why we had what felt like a very different feeling game.
It's the same composer this time, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, the same composer. It's Soichi Terada. Again, apologies for the pronunciation. I'm working on pronouncing Japanese stuff better. But yeah, he's done a lot of things. Interestingly enough, he's done a lot of music, but he's done a lot of music, but he only's done a few video games. It basically was Wangan Trial, Ape Escape, Space Fisherman, Ape Escape Pumped and Primed, and then a few iToy games, and then just loads of Ape Escape. So it really is. He's just done Ape Escape music in terms of videos, but he's pretty successful outside of that. He also released. Here's a fun one. So because the music of Ape Escape 1 and 2 is so different from a lot of games that you've played, like the control style, like the design, a lot of it, they actually released the full soundtrack as called Originate soundtrack, which is the one you've got.
Oh yes.
But those are the original masters of what it would sound like before it got turned into the PS2 sounding one. Oh, you fucked him up.
No, he fucked me up.
Oh, he's got your net.
What?
Don't let him catch you. Don't let him catch you.
He can steal my net?
Yeah, no, he can steal your net. He can catch you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you might want to.
Give me my net back. No. Scum. That did not happen last time.
No, that was way better because it shows the monkeys in this are way more aggressive and they feel like an actual threat.
I went into the house last time. I didn't go and get you, so I'm gonna get you. Yeah! Akiko! So I believe there are 3 in the house. It's really cool. One of them is actually hiding in a closet. So there's a lot more diversity to where they're hidden as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like you can interact with the environment.
Basically,
Basically, what we're trying to say is play Ape Escape 3, even if you haven't played one.
Game's pretty cool. Please get remastered. Please remaster all of them. 20th anniversary. Please.
They were going to. They announced something a while ago, and there were things that popped up on stores and stuff. Not stores, on Peggy and all that. Those sort of ratings boards, but they don't just disappeared.
The thing is though, PlayStation Japan are working on. They have 5 different development teams, and we know what none of them are working on. So that's just one of you, please.
Yeah, I really do hope they bring it back, because Ape Escape, today, if they released a game that was full price, I would still probably buy it. Because I think it's just an interesting experience. It's just fun to play.
Yeah, so, I mean, why not?
basically, it's money, guys. Get on it.
Yeah, I mean, like with all the remasters that have been happening, it wouldn't surprise me if they did want to. I mean, Medieval's coming out soon, and then maybe this will be the one after. Who knows?
I feel like, so this is the problem I've got with a lot of games getting remastered. Like, take a look at Heart Gold, Soul Silver versus Gold and Silver. Gold and Silver had a very grungy, dark atmosphere to it, whereas Heart Gold and Soul Silver uplifted that to the Pokemon tone of the time, which is, yay, nothing's bad, you're all coddled in cotton wool. That took a long time to get out. And the thing about Ape Escape 1 is it was dark and dangerous in a way that, like, that was right, and I don't want them to turn it into the happiness of this game. Like, don't get me wrong, this game's good, but there's, like... Yeah,
I see what you mean. I mean, it's possible they'll do that, but I mean, when you've looked at the other remasters that have come before it, they've been very faithful.
Yeah, but
down
it depends
to the lighting.
Depends which team's handling that. It'd be
Well,
interesting.
if it was Sony Japan Studio, then it would be the original team, or at least the original, the original company. But I guess we'll end the first video here for now. Shall we do a Fortune Zone? Do we have one unlocked? I don't know how this works.
We probably want to come back about halfway through the walkthrough.
Right. Alright, well, we won't do that now. Next time we'll do more levels, and maybe we'll take a look at the Market Street, because I'm intrigued as to what that place has. So, yay! See you then, bye!